April Wine could have been a lady. Here's that intro rhythm. Okay, now if you're listening to the studio version, it fades in during measure 3 while they're playing the G5. And so during the fade in, you'll hear measures 3 and 4. And then it starts all over. It's basically a 4-bar progression throughout the entire song. D5, C5, G5, and D5. Okay, so when learning this, you can start with your G5 chord. And we have this chord, down, up, chord, down, up, chord, down, up. So chord, down, up, chord. Okay, and then we have down, up, chord. And we can add down, up at the end. So down, up, chord, down, up. So chord, down, up, chord, down, up, chord, down, up. And I'll try it even slower. Notice when I'm playing those chords, I'm pressing and releasing. Press, release, press, release. I'm not going. It's they're short. Another term for short is staccato. Okay, and when you move this to D5, make sure your first finger is resting up against the side of the 6th string. You don't want to hear that 6th string when you're playing the D5 or the C5. So once you memorize this pattern, you're now ready to start on D5. Okay. And G5, D5 could be considered measures 3 and 4. And then you'll start all over. You'll start with D5. Now, if I was playing this live with a band, I would start on measure number 1. I wouldn't worry about the fade in. In fact, we just listened to an April Wine live recording, and they started on the D5. They went D5, C5, G5, D5. So. Okay, so take that pattern, that strumming pattern that you played over the G5, and play it over the D5, the C5, the G5, and the D5. Now, when it comes to muting, when I'm playing the G5, you don't have to strum all 6 strings, but you can definitely mute the strings that you're not playing in case you do strum them. Okay. Right there, I'm focusing on strumming the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings mainly. And then when moving to D5, you're strumming mainly the 5th, 4th, and 3rd. You might end up hitting the 6th string. You might end up hitting the 2nd string. Okay, so moving on to this complementary part.